Hey guys, welcome to ASP.NET MVC5 with Entity Framework. My name is Ripan Datto. This is lesson 2. In this lesson, I will be showing you how to create your first ASP.NET MVC application. So, let's get started. Alright, in this series, I am going to use um, Microsoft Visual Studio 2013. So you can use 2010, 12, 13, 14. Um, so first go to the file, then new project. In the project, I have to go to the C Sharp language since I'm going to use Visual C Sharp. Then you can select web. Even you can select from here. Just you have to select ASP.NET web application template or go to the web from web ASP.NET web application. Alright, so I'm going to store all the project in a folder codegiant.net, and I'm going to give the application name first ASP.NET MVC application. Right, so click OK. You can see we have few templates. So in this module we're going to use MVC. So select MVC. So by default it is selected MVC references for your application. If you wanna add unit tests, you can add it, but in this series I am not going to cover unit test. I will have separate unit test tutorial. Alright, then click OK. It will take some time because it is going to add all the NuGet packages. For example, you can see it's adding all the references: jQuery, ASP.NET MVC, Modernizer, Newton SOAP, JSON, etc. So after that, it will create your application. Alright, so our application is created. So go to the Solution Explorer. Then you might notice that we have couple of folders. References, which is added by default. You can even add later on. Then app data, app start. This folder contains all the binding configuration, filter configuration, routing configuration, and setup authentication. App day underscore data may contain the database files, for example MS SQL database files. Content basically hold the CSS, JavaScript, all the files. I mean CSS, or you can even add image files including another folder. Controller, this is our main controller, MVC controller. Fonts, you can add fonts. In this case it is added bootstrap fonts. Models, here we have to add our models. Scripts, all the scripts are here. And views, so our views, that means model, view, and controller. Okay, so let's first create our own model, or let's say own controller. We have a home controller over here, so we can look at the home controller, which is created by default Visual Studio. So what we have in this controller, you can see home controller. This is the convention that you have to add suffix controller for the controller name. Actually my controller name is home, but you have to add controller as a suffix. Alright, for example, this is home controller. If you have account controller. If you have another controller, let's say product, that means it will be product controller. And all the controller class will be inherited from controller base class. Okay, and you have to add system.web.mbc namespace. Alright, so this is our controller. Inside of the controller we may have several actions. In this case we have three actions. One is index, about, and contact. Okay, so this is our controller and these are all actions. And what about the view? You see, index action has a view, return view. Where is it? Okay, go to the view. In the view, go to the home. As it is our home controller, it is created another folder for home. And alright, so you can see that about, contact, index, all three views are here. Okay, so first of all, index. Go to the index and you will see all the HTML contents are here. So okay, let's run first. So run. Alright, you might notice that this is our URL, and in the URL home is our controller and index is our action. So this is a convention for the routing. So even we can change this routing convention by using our custom routing format. So by default it is controller followed by action. Okay, all right, so you can see that this is our index, I mean home. So click home, that means this is our home action, about, action, contact, action. Okay, so by default you might notice if I click home, it is not showing that home followed by index because this is our default controller. That's why you, if you don't specify anything, it will be also home. Even you can leave the index, you can see. So all are same since it is a home, I mean default controller. Okay, now let's create our own controller, or let's say we want to create our own controller. Add controller. Oh, one thing you have to, first of all you have to stop the application, then right click controller, add new controller, MVC5, let's say empty controller, and let's say product. Okay, add, and you will notice that it will create as a product controller, and by default it has the index view. Even you can change it, or you can even create another index. For example, let's skip it. So what do we need? We have controller, we have action. What we don't have? View. So if we don't have that view, how can we display? Let's run first, then you will have a better picture why we need view. Okay, so we wanna test the product, right? Product and index view. So oh, you can see the view index or its master wasn't found, or no view engine supports. So that means what? The view engine is looking for, as we mentioned, product, index. So it is looking for index, SPX, index as cx, index, you know, all kinds of uh, view files. But unfortunately we don't have that view. So what we have to do, we have to create that view. So how can we create that view? Right click in the action and create add view. By default it is added index as action name, and for now we don't have any model, so we can keep it as it is. And we can add what if we have any layout. This is our default layout, we can create our own layout, then add. And let's see, yes, so this is our view. Let's say product and index. Okay, that means we can understand this is our product. Rebuild, then run the application, then let's see. So previously it doesn't has any view. Now we can see what we have. Alright, as you can see we have our product index. Unfortunately I didn't add any unlink or navigation, so even we can add those navigations. So all the navigations you are notice here, these are added in the um, layout page, which is very similar to master page in ASP.NET. So layout page, layout view is in the shared folder. Go to the layout and you see that there are a lot of bootstrap classes. So in this link you can add what, so this is our index and this is our controller. So what we can do is we can, okay, it will be great if we show you one thing. You can see first one is link text, which will be showing your this text, I mean nap text, home, about, contact, etc. So this is our product. Okay, and second parameter is the, you can see action name, so it will be action, which is our action name is index. And third parameter you can add, which is your controller name. So what does mean, this is our URL text, second one is our action, third one is controller, because we might have several controllers, so we have to specify who is controller, otherwise he will be, view engine will be confused who is view will be displayed. Alright, now let's see. Oops, because of what, because of this is part of ASP.NET MVC, so we have to build it first, otherwise it cannot be displayed. Now let's see, actually we have to run the project. Alright, so let's see. And one more thing, if you really try to understand ASP.NET MVC, it is very easy to understand. So what I want to tell you that keep listen and follow the instructions and keep practice. So it is very easy to understand and to learn ASP.NET MVC. And this is my initial tutorial for you guys. After that I will be creating you know for a complete project. So get ready for the next level of tutorial, which is intermediate. Then I will be creating for the advanced level courses for you guys. So get ready. Alright, so you can see our product. Unfortunately a mistake, something. Oh, you can see product, so that's why it was you know so that's why it was, you see, product, PROD. Alright, so now we can run the application. Even you can refresh this page as well. So you will, at this moment at least, you have the idea how to create the controller, how to create the view, right? So at least try this part by yourself. Keep a, I mean, take a project, then in the project add a controller, in the controller add a view, then run it. You see, if you go to the product, it is displaying this product. So in the view, in the product view, we can add any content. This is a sample content, but you can add any content, whatever you want, whatever you need. You can display a list of products, you can display product information, and whatever you want. Alright, so I'll be showing a complete project at the end of the tutorial, which is product management application. So this lesson is for to understand how to create your ASP.NET MVC application, and how to create your controller, how to create your index, views. Okay, so I think, it is very easy for you guys, right? So if you have any difficulty, don't forget to comment in the comment box, so I will be answering your questions. Oh, so what do you think? Is it easy for you? I guess it is one of the easiest um, way to understand or to learn the first application. Okay, all right. So you might have a confusion that we can only apply index view. No, we can even add another view. Let's say action result, which is product, what, product display, or yep, for example display, right? So you can create a view. Initially we don't have any model, so we are not passing any model. If you have any model, you have to pass to the view in this inside of the view, in the bracket. All right, so how to create this view? Right click, add, similarly add. So it is very easy. So what is this? Product display. Even you can add other, whatever you want. Then what you need, you can even add this hyperlink in the navigation panel, so it will be what, display, for example. So build it and run it. Build succeeded, then so close all previous link. Alright, so go to the display. I guess, yeah, it is working now. Oh no, because of what? It is displaying index. What happened? Oh, you might notice I forget to add that action, right? First one is for the URL text, Then second one is the index, action of, this action, this name. And third one is the controller, our product controller. So this is our product controller. Now run the application again, will succeeded. Then let's see. So we wanna go to the product. Alright, then click the display, and you might notice in the bottom of the URL you can see product followed by display. Alright, product display, and this is for product index. Alright, so this is our the second lesson. In this lesson you have learned how to create your ASP.NET MVC application, then how to add controller, and how to add actions, and how to create your views. Okay, so this is your preliminary lesson, and you will be learning a lot of things throughout this series. Alright, so hope see you soon. Till then, bye.